Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome back to another day of praying through the darkness. Our scripture for today comes from Jeremiah 17 verse 7. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord and whose hope is the Lord. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord. I'll just tell you, this past week I read the life of David from the time he slew Goliath up to the point where he became king of Israel. And the one thing that I find that goes very well with this scripture from Jeremiah is that every time he had a decision to make, like where to go, who to fight, family situations, no matter what it was, David always turned to God first. He trusted God. I mean, God had chosen him to slay the giant Goliath, and he had also saved him many times from being killed by Saul, because Saul had seen just how well God favored David. And Saul became jealous. And no matter how many opportunities David had in which to take out Saul so that he didn't have to fear for his life anymore, he didn't do it. Because no matter how jealous Saul was of David, David revered and respected Saul because, number one, he was his king, but two, because he knew he had been anointed by God. But Saul, in his jealousy, just could not get over the fact that God did favor David. David was very victorious in every battle that he went into. David was always shielded from the plots that Saul would come up with to try to have him killed, because he saw David as a threat to his kingdom, to him being king. So jealousy just ate at Saul. But David did not let that bother him. He really didn't, because he knew God would protect him. And as I said, in every decision David had to make, whether it was marrying, whether it was fleeing and where to flee to, he even took a group of, I think, 600 men with him and their families who wanted to follow David, and he became responsible for them. So every time David had a decision to make, he always went to God, because he trusted God. And it made me realize just how many times do I honestly put my trust in God to do what he says he's going to do? How many times do I really put my trust in God to answer a question that I have? I don't know about you, but I've shared with you many times, folks, I'm not a patient person. And I'm sure, oh my goodness, I'm sure that God just gets a big kick out of me. Really does. But I do have to be honest and say that when I do slow down and put my trust in God taking care of what it is that I've brought to him, my life is so much better. It really is. Because, when I get impatient, when I just want to go ahead and get things done or take care of a situation that I think needs to be done right now, I can make an awful mess of it. So it's always a lesson for me to slow down, to trust in God, because when I do that, the blessings that he bestows on me for being patient, for waiting for him to show me what is going to happen or how something should be handled, it sure does It sure does erase a lot of heartache that I can create on my own. It sure does erase a lot of frustration and stress that I cause when I go at it on my own. So let's make a pact to be one who is blessed by trusting in God. Because when we trust in God, not only to keep His promises, not only to answer our prayers, not only to be merciful and loving, we are showered with blessings way beyond our measure. So let's all take the time to be blessed because we trust. Where there is confidence in my heart, there is a cord of trust. If I am confident in myself, then I trust that I am enough. If I display belief in others, then I expect that they are capable of what I imagine they can do. When it comes to you, God, my confidence need never waver, for you are always, have always, shown to be faithful. God, do my deepest hopes lie in my own abilities? Do they rely on others? I know for sure I will disappoint myself, and others will disappoint me too, if this is the case. I am not perfect, but you are. You never wander outside of your mercy and kindness towards me. Your compassion does not shift or change. When my confidence lies in you, I will find that it is never dissatisfied. So help my heart to find hope in you, God, because I don't want to give up or to let go. Lord, you are the keeper of my heart, and all my days are before you. You are not surprised by anything. I trust in your unfailing love to hold me close and to guide me. My heart is bound to yours in hope, and I know you will not disappoint me. Think on those words, folks. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord and whose hope is the Lord. Blessed. We can all be blessed by turning everything that we have, our stress, our worries, our inabilities to comprehend, everything about us. When we turn it over to God, He can take it all and turn it into a blessing for each and every one of us. Thank you once again so much for joining me each day for these daily devotionals. I do want to remind you that they come to you from this little blue book that's put out by Broad Street Publishers. As always, there's a link for you down in the description box where you can go and purchase your own copy if you would like to have it to add to your library of devotionals. I also want to remind you to be sure and hit that like button and share it out to anyone that you know who needs to be blessed today. As always, when Satan wishes to come in and turn your world upside down, don't worry, don't stress. Remember to be blessed because you trust in the Lord to take care of Him. And remember, I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.